Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I have the Galaxy S26 Ultra here, and of course guys, here I have a problem that's happening. I actually got a screen grab of it, seeing that when it was happening, it's now solved, and I'll explain what it is. All right, so basically the issue is where you have a error, and of course this error reads, as you can see on screen here, and it reads and says right here, it says, give me a second here, it says, let me just focus. So the error reads or says, and you can see it right here guys, it says magnetic accessory detected. The magnets in your accessory may affect your S Pen. Tap for details. When you tap for details, it will, or if you allow it, it will give you this information. It says how magnets affect your S Pen. All right, so the S26 S Pen, that is, it says magnets in accessories can interfere with your S Pen signal. Try removing your accessory if you notice connection or writing issues. All right, so what had happened here is, let me just exit this. So what had happened here guys is that here I have a case. Now this case has a magnetic wallet. So what happened is that, let me remove this, it's very strong. So the case itself can support, I don't know if it's directly or indirectly, but it supports stuff that's MagSafe compatible. So I had this on, so the magnet from this was actually showing off the S Pen. So what would happen is that guys, whenever it was on, after a while I would get that error. So what's happening here guys is either that you have a wallet or some other accessory, including a case that's actually the magnets inside of it is showing off your device or the S Pen. All right, so let me show you what it looks like when it's having the issue or the problem. So if you go to your notes app, so if you go to notes, all right, so if you go to the notes, when the accessory is on, it's going to cause the S Pen and cause connectivity issues or cause a malfunction. Let me attach it to show you what I mean. So I'm going to reattach it. There we are. So let's say, for example, when it's on, are some of the things that could happen. So let me go to write mode. There you go. Notice there's a zone here that the pen will not write in, no matter how much I try. So you notice there's a dead zone right here. And that dead zone is caused by the magnet on the back. No matter how much I write, it will not write in this area here. It will interfere and cause a dead spot. So if you try, you'll notice that there's always a spot that is not writing, and the pen will not behave properly. All right, so if I take this off and I go back to this zone and I write now with it off, you notice now it's able to write properly and the pen will not miss. All right, so that's magnetic interference. As I said, check your case, make sure it's not magnetic. Check accessories such as MagSafe stuff, such as your chargers and of course your wallets. All right, so if you do that guys, it will fix that error. And once you clear that guys, you can clear the error and it will not come back. All right, so there's something to note here. S Pen, and of course this might affect stuff on the 25 as well, I'm not sure, but of course it's definitely happening on the S26. So hope that fixes your problem and see you in the next one guys. Bye.